people ask me all the time, I travel all over the earth. I've worked with some of the most successful athletes, entertainers, multi-billionaire, entrepreneurs. And they say, what is it these people have in common most of anything else? And most of them are smart. And I really believe in, I love wickedly smart people personally. I love to learn from them. I love to learn myself. But what I found is there are a lot of wickedly smart people who can't fight their way out of a paper bag. It's the person whose hunger does not go away. The hunger to be more, do more, give more, share more, create more. And it's not hunger to get to just a goal. It's an insatiable hunger, but they also have the relentlessness to push through all the obstacles that come up. It's like I always hear people say, well, the system is working against me. And some of the questions you guys sent, I saw them, you sent us some questions in advance, and I was like, every question has a presupposition in it that you had, at least the ones you sent to me. And it's like, is this a systemic imbalance, right? F no. The system's always out of balance. You don't understand. You haven't lived long enough to see how it works, right? I remember when I was your age, no, not your age. Let's say a Z generation. You're Z, right? Let's 13 to
so, right? Yeah, Gen Z.
13
You would be
to
Gen Z by
27, and you'd be I assume millennial, right?
Yeah.
So when I was your generation, interest rates were 18%. I went and, I'm hearing people bitching about 6%, right? It doesn't go very far with me, as you might guess, right? And I went and I studied. I had no money. I grew up with nothing. I had 4 different fathers. We didn't have food on Thanksgiving. The reason I provided 1 billion meals in 10 years, the last 10 years, I started with 2 and then 4 and then grew. Now I'm doing 62 billion meals I've done in 3 years for the world, doing a 100 billion meal challenge. The reason I got driven to do that is because I was hungry, right? Because I didn't have that kind of being taken care of. My fathers didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Are some people born with that hunger? Because sometimes you just see it lacking in somebody. What causes that lack?
I'll tell you the history of the world in 4 sentences. Good times create weak people.